Hello, my name is Bozo, and I like drawing comics. The current project I'm working on is called Bad Neighborhood. It's a sort of zombie genre inspired, kind of B-movie-ish type deal. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Resident Evil 2 and other zombie video games and movies I've seen and liked over the years. I'm mostly doing these weekly logs of progress just to sort of keep my motivation up and continue the comicking process, which is very, very difficult to keep consistent with since it's a very large workload, and with normal daily life responsibilities, there really isn't too much time to draw comics. So anyways, speaking about the comics I have, this is kind of the progress I've made this week. You can see on the left side, I have kind of the rough storyboard for the next page. So far, what's been happening, they've been attacked by zombies. Clarence, the guy in the red vest, saved Leona, who has the TPD, the bootleg RPD uniform on. And right now they've arrived at a gas station, and they're sort of going over what the situation is. And as for where it's going right now, Leona's arm is broken, so he bandages her, puts that little arm sling, I think it's called, or whatever thing, on her. And since he's going to the city and he knows it's, infested with zombies and stuff, he's saying, I want you to take the bike, you should take the bike, basically, and get out of here. Because, he knows what he's dealing with, and she's kind of clueless about what's going on. So that's kind of where this next page is going on. The next step is to start drawing it and get everything drawn and then inked and get the rough colors in. I'm not trying to do, as I said, too much with it, just because, it takes a long time to do it. I spent at least maybe a week trying to storyboard this, because I was trying to take it in a couple of different directions, but I just went to how can I say, the easiest way, just okay, you know what, he's just going to the city. Nothing is forcing them to go to the city as I had originally planned before, of them being attacked or something, a semi crashing into the gas station and forcing them into the city. So yeah, so that's pretty much where it's going now. I'm gonna get this all drawn and colored and start thinking about where the next page will go. Obviously I want Lorena's gonna want to be like, no, I'm gonna go with you, because I don't know, she has a strong sense of justice, kind of like Jill or something like that. And she follows him into the city, thinking of maybe trying to add some type of special infective, from what they had in Left 4 Dead 2, something like that, just to see what's fun, whatever I think is fun at the moment. Definitely do want to add, elements like that. I don't want this to be strictly, sort of a Resident Evil 2 thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we have so far. Like I said, I'm doing these weekly logs just to sort of update on what's going on and sort of, force myself to make progress on these things, knowing that I have to kind of do a report on what progress I've made thus far. So yeah, pretty much that's all I got for this week, and hopefully next week I'll have this page completely done and started storyboarding on the other page. Alright, that's pretty much all I got. If you guys like what you guys are hearing, you go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you next week. You guys stay safe. Bye bye.